Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Fresno State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Castro. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Ball handed off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop it, just keep feeding him the football.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Rainbow Warriors lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. On the scoop and score. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Keeping it on the ground here. Running with purpose. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Castro. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's escaping the pocket now. That's reeled in. It's Hall. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's going to take off here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
The Rainbow Warriors will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Hall. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Fresno State offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff heading left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10. And he's got it again. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35 now. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here at the 26. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking right, this one caught. Can he reach the end zone? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting into those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned on how this play would work out.
And the runner takes off to his right. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Across the 40 now. Keeper for the 1st down and more. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Oh, man, It's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or control it. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Castro. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Hands off to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a 1st down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Wow, back-to-back deep shots. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They'll run it to the right side. Powers through. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Castro. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to keep this drive moving.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Rainbow Warriors line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the sideline. It's Perry. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. More set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great 1st step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
We go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. On 1st down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And the completion made. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Hawaii. This offense cannot be stopped. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Enough for the first, but still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back. It's caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, guys. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This offense is still clicking. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run.
Boy, another big gain by this quarterback. And not only that, he's now over 100 yards on the ground in this game alone. This defense better do a better job of containing him and maybe adjusting their plan on how to stop him.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
I think the receiver makes the right choice here. Sure, he could have fought for more yards, but ultimately in this situation, time is the most important aspect of the game.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they can line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Crucial possession here. Suddenly, this is a 2-point game in the final quarter. What can the offense do to build on this lead or just play keep away? And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.